Have you ever wondered why some people in their 80s seem vibrant and full of energy, while others in their 60s struggle with mobility and health issues? The surprising truth is that your morning routine might hold the answer. I recently spoke with Harold, a 92-year-old former professor who still goes swimming 3 times a week. When I asked him about his secret to longevity, he didn't mention exotic diets or expensive supplements. Instead, he said, "It is the first hour after waking up that sets the tone for everything else." What we do in those crucial first moments after opening our eyes can have a profound impact on our long-term health, especially after age 65. Morning habits aren't just about starting your day right. They are about adding years to your life and life to your years. In this video, I'm going to reveal 6 morning habits that could be silently damaging your health and shortening your lifespan. These seemingly innocent routines might feel comfortable or even necessary, but the science shows they could be undermining your health in ways you never suspected. By the end, you'll not only understand what to avoid but also learn healthier alternatives that can help you wake up with more energy, reduce chronic inflammation, and potentially add years to your life. Don't miss the final insight. It's one that most people overlook, yet it holds incredible power in predicting what lies ahead. These markers could completely reshape how you see your future and add valuable years to your life. If this has sparked your interest, show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with those you care about. Together, let us make informed choices for a healthier, longer life. If you are finding this information valuable so far, please comment morning below to let me know you rewatching. Now let us dive into these life-changing insights. Habit 1. Reaching for your phone. First thing. The moment your eyes open, what is the first thing you do? If you prater, like many seniors, you might reach for your smartphone to check messages, news, or social media. This seemingly harmless habit could be setting you up for a day of stress and anxiety that, over time, can literally shorten your life. When you immediately expose your brain to the blue light from your phone screen, you disrupt your body's natural cortisol awakening response. Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, naturally peaks about 30-45 minutes after waking. This surge helps you feel alert and ready for the day. But checking your phone immediately creates an artificial spike, throwing your entire hormonal balance off for the rest of the day. Consider Martha, a 73-year-old retired accountant. For years, she started each morning by checking news headlines on her tablet. "I thought I was keeping informed," she told me, "but I noticed I was feeling anxious all day. My blood pressure was creeping up, and I was having trouble sleeping." Martha's doctor explained that this digital morning routine was triggering her sympathetic nervous system, the fight-or-flight response, first thing in the morning. Studies show that seniors who begin their day with digital devices experience higher blood pressure readings, increased heart rate, and elevated anxiety levels throughout the day. Over months and years, this chronic stress response can lead to inflammation, weakened immunity, and increased risk of heart disease, all factors that can significantly shorten lifespan. What should you do instead? Create a phone-free zone for the first hour after waking. Instead of reaching for your device, try these alternatives. First, sit up slowly and take 3 deep breaths, filling your lungs completely and exhaling fully. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest response, setting a calm tone for the day. Second, look out the window at natural light, which helps regulate your circadian rhythm and improve sleep quality the following night. Third, drink a full glass of room temperature water before anything else. Overnight, your body becomes naturally dehydrated, and rehydrating first thing helps boost metabolism, improve digestion, and support cognitive function throughout the day. When Martha replaced her morning news habit with this simple routine, she noticed improvements within just 2 weeks. "My blood pressure readings dropped, I felt less anxious, and I actually had more energy throughout the day," she shared. "And I still check the news, just not until after breakfast when my body is ready to handle it." Remember, it is not about avoiding technology altogether. It is about timing your exposure to give your body the gentle awakening it needs for optimal health and longevity. Habit 2. Skipping. Morning stretching. The second morning. Habit that could be shortening your life is something many seniors overlook. Failing to stretch after waking up. After lying horizontal for 7 to 8 hours, your muscles, joints, and circulatory system need gentle movement to properly transition to an upright position. Skipping this crucial step might seem like a time saver, but it creates a cascade of negative effects that accumulate over time. As we age, our muscles naturally lose elasticity, and our joints become stiffer. Without proper morning stretching, this process accelerates dramatically. Blood flow to key organs decreases, muscle atrophy progresses more quickly, and balance issues become more pronounced. All factors directly linked to shortened lifespan in older adults. Take Robert, a 78-year-old retired engineer who prided himself on his efficient morning routine. "I always jumped right out of bed and got straight to my day," he explained. "I thought stretching was just something for yoga enthusiasts." After a fall that resulted in a broken hip, Robert S., physical therapist, explained that his muscles and joints weren't being properly prepared each morning, contributing to his balance issues and decreased mobility. The research is clear. Seniors who incorporate even 5 minutes of gentle stretching into their morning routine show remarkable improvements in mobility, balance, and overall function. One study followed older adults over a 5-year period and found that those who stretched each morning had a 21% lower risk of falls, one of the leading causes of death and disability in people over 65. But the benefits go far beyond preventing falls. Morning stretching improves circulation, delivering oxygen-rich blood to your brain, muscles, and vital organs. This increased blood flow helps reduce inflammation, supports cognitive function, and even improves digestion throughout the day. So what kind of stretching should you do? You don't need an elaborate yoga routine. Here is a simple 3-minute sequence that anyone can do, even from the edge of your bed. First, while still seated, gently tilt your head from side to side, then forward and back. This releases tension in your neck and improves blood flow to your brain. Second, roll your shoulders backward and forward 5 times each way. This helps lubricate the shoulder joints and prepares your upper body for movement. Third, extend your arms out to the sides and make small circles, then larger ones. This activates the muscles in your upper back and chest. Finally, while still seated, extend one leg straight out in front of you, point and flex your foot 10 times, then repeat with the other leg. This simple movement pumps blood from your lower extremities back to your heart, reducing morning stiffness and swelling. After his recovery, Robert incorporated this routine into his mornings. "It takes just a few minutes, but it makes a world of difference," he shared. "I feel more stable when I stand up. I have more energy throughout the day, and my doctor says my circulation has improved significantly." Remember, movement is medicine, and the first movements of your day set the stage for how your body will function for the next 16 hours. Don't rush into your day without giving your body the wake-up call it needs. If you're finding these insights valuable, please comment stretch below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos on healthy aging. Your support helps us continue creating content that can truly make a difference in your life. Habit 3. Starting your day with coffee. For millions of seniors, the day doesn't officially begin until that first sip of coffee. While coffee itself isn't necessarily harmful, and some studies show potential benefits, drinking it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach could be silently damaging your health and shortening your lifespan. When you drink coffee immediately after waking, the caffeine triggers a surge of stress hormones when your body is already producing its natural morning cortisol peak. This double hit of stimulation can create what researchers call adrenal fatigue, a state where your stress response system eventually becomes less effective at regulating crucial bodily functions. Consider Eleanor, a 71-year-old retired teacher who couldn't imagine starting her day without her large mug of strong black coffee. "It was the first thing I did every morning for over 40 years, she explained. "But I started noticing heart palpitations, anxiety, and by mid-afternoon I'd crash completely and feel exhausted." Eleanor's doctor explained that her morning coffee ritual was creating artificial energy spikes, followed by deeper crashes, disrupting her natural energy regulation. For seniors, this routine is particularly problematic because our bodies already become more sensitive to caffeine as we age. The half-life of caffeine, how long it takes your body to process half of the caffeine you consume, increases as we get older, meaning that morning cup stays in your system longer, potentially disrupting sleep even 12 hours later. Beyond sleep issues, studies show that consuming caffeine on an empty stomach increases gastric acid production, which can damage the stomach lining over time. For the 60% of seniors who already take medications that might irritate the digestive system, this morning habit can lead to serious gastrointestinal problems, nutrient absorption issues, and increased inflammation, all factors that can significantly impact longevity. So what should you do instead? You don't need to give up coffee completely. Instead, make these 3 adjustments. First, hydrate before caffeinating. Drink a full glass of water before your coffee to jumpstart your metabolism, rehydrate your body after sleep, and prepare your digestive system for the acidity of coffee. Second, wait at least 90 minutes after waking before having your first cup. This allows your body's natural cortisol rhythm to peak and begin decreasing on its own, preventing the double stimulation effect. Third, never drink coffee on an empty stomach. Have something to eat first, even something small like a banana or a piece of whole grain toast. This creates a buffer that protects your stomach lining and slows the absorption of caffeine, giving you more stable energy throughout the day. When Eleanor made these changes, she was skeptical at first. "I thought I'd be miserable without my immediate coffee fix," she said. "But within a week I noticed I actually had more energy throughout the day, fewer heart palpitations, and I was sleeping better at night. Now I enjoy my coffee even more because it's not causing these problems." Remember, it is not about deprivation, it is about timing and preparation. By making these simple adjustments, you can still enjoy your morning coffee while protecting your health and potentially adding years to your life. Habit 4. Eating the wrong breakfast or skipping it entirely. What you eat in the morning, or whether you eat at all, sets the metabolic tone for your entire day. Unfortunately, many seniors start their day with breakfasts that spike blood sugar, increase inflammation, and accelerate the aging process, or they skip this crucial meal altogether. After fasting overnight, your body's first meal is particularly important for stabilizing blood sugar, providing essential nutrients, and giving your brain the fuel it needs to function optimally. Yet so many of us make choices each morning that undermine these needs. Consider Thomas, a 76-year-old who prided himself on his traditional American breakfast: orange juice, sweetened cereal with low-fat milk, and toast with jam. "I thought I was doing everything right," he explained. "It seemed like a balanced meal with fruit, grain, and dairy." What Thomas didn't realize was that this typical breakfast created a perfect storm of glucose spikes that over time contributed to insulin resistance, cognitive decline, and accelerated aging. For seniors, the stakes are even higher. The stakes: research shows that adults over 65 experience more dramatic blood sugar fluctuations than younger people, and these fluctuations have been directly linked to increased risk of dementia, heart disease, and frailty, 3 major factors that can significantly shorten lifespan. Equally concerning is the habit of skipping breakfast entirely. Many seniors tell me they just not hungry in the morning, or they trying to practice intermittent fasting. While fasting can be beneficial for some, completely skipping morning nutrition creates severe stress on aging bodies, elevates cortisol levels, and accelerates muscle loss, particularly dangerous for seniors already facing age-related muscle decline. So what should your morning meal look like? The ideal breakfast for longevity contains 3 key elements. First, include high-quality protein. As we age, our protein needs actually increase, while our ability to process protein decreases. Eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or plant-based options like tofu scrambles provide essential amino acids that help maintain muscle mass and support immune function. Second, incorporate healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, seeds, or olive oil provide sustained energy, support brain health, and help your body absorb crucial fat-soluble vitamins. These fats also help prevent the blood sugar spikes that accelerate aging. Third, include fiber-rich foods. Berries, chia seeds, flax seeds, or vegetables provide prebiotics that support gut health, which research increasingly shows is directly connected to longevity. Fiber also helps regulate blood sugar, keeping energy levels stable throughout the morning. When Thomas switched to a breakfast of Greek yogurt with berries and nuts plus 2 boiled eggs, he noticed significant changes within just a month. My energy is more stable, I'm not craving sweets by mid-morning, and my doctor says my blood work shows improvements in my glucose and inflammation markers, he shared. I never realized how much my breakfast was affecting my overall health. For those who truly aren't IT hungry first thing in the morning, consider a small protein-rich snack within an hour of waking, then a more substantial meal a bit later. The key is providing your body with steady nutrition without the dramatic blood sugar spikes that accelerate aging. Remember, breakfast literally means breaking the fast. What you choose to break that fast with can either support your longevity or undermine it. The choice is yours each morning. If you're finding these insights valuable, please comment breakfast below to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Your support helps us continue creating content that can truly make a difference in your life. Now let us continue with habit number 5. Habit 5. Taking medications incorrectly. Many seniors start their day by taking medications, but few realize that when and how you take these pills can dramatically impact their effectiveness and your overall health. Incorrect morning medication routines are silently undermining the health of millions of older adults, potentially shortening their lives without them even realizing it. The timing of medications, what you take them with, and the order in which you take them can all significantly affect how your body processes these important treatments. Yet many people simply swallow all their pills together first thing in the morning, without giving it a second thought. Consider Margaret, an 81-year-old with high blood pressure, hypothyroidism, and arthritis. For years, she took all 5 of her prescribed medications immediately upon waking, washing them down with her morning coffee. It was convenient. Get it all done at once, she explained. During a comprehensive medication review, her pharmacist discovered that her morning routine was creating several dangerous interactions. Her thyroid medication was being poorly absorbed because of the coffee's calcium content and the proximity to her calcium supplement. Her blood pressure medication was being partially neutralized by the acid in her coffee. And her anti-inflammatory medicine, taken on an empty stomach, was gradually damaging her stomach lining. For seniors, medication interactions and improper timing can have serious consequences. Studies show that up to 10% of hospitalizations in older adults are due to adverse drug events, many of which could be prevented with proper medication management. Even more concerning, incorrect medication routines can mean you are not getting the full benefit of these treatments, leaving underlying conditions poorly controlled. So what is the right approach to morning medications? Here are 3 critical guidelines. First, know which medications must be taken on an empty stomach and which need to be taken with food. Thyroid medications, for example, are typically best absorbed when taken 30-60 minutes before eating anything. Other medications, like certain pain relievers or antibiotics, need the buffer of food to prevent stomach irritation. Check with your pharmacist about each of your medications. Second, be aware of timing separations. Some medications interact with each other, reducing effectiveness or increasing side effects. Others, like calcium supplements or antacids, can block the absorption of certain medications. Your doctor or pharmacist can help you create a timed schedule if needed. Third, be consistent with your routine. Your body adjusts to the timing of medications, especially those that regulate important functions like blood pressure or blood sugar. Taking these medications at different times each day can create dangerous fluctuations in their effectiveness. After working with her pharmacist, Margaret created a new routine. She takes her thyroid medication first thing in the morning with water only, then waits 30 minutes before having breakfast and coffee. She takes her blood pressure pill with breakfast but separates her calcium supplement by at least 4 hours. Her anti-inflammatory is now taken with lunch to protect her stomach. It seemed complicated at first, Margaret admitted, but after a few weeks it became my new normal. My blood pressure readings are more stable now. I have more energy since my thyroid medication is working properly, and the stomach pain I thought was just part of aging has completely disappeared. For anyone taking multiple medications, I strongly recommend scheduling a comprehensive medication review with your pharmacist at least once a year. Many pharmacies offer this service for free, and it could quite literally save your life. Remember, medications are only effective if they were taken correctly. Your morning medication routine isn't just about convenience. It's about ensuring these important treatments can do their job properly. Habit 6. Ignoring morning hydration. We've reached the final and perhaps most overlooked morning habit that could be shortening your life. Failing to properly hydrate first thing in the morning. After 7 to 8 hours without fluids, your body wakes up in a state of mild dehydration. Yet many seniors either delay drinking water or replace it with dehydrating beverages like coffee. This seemingly minor oversight creates a cascade of negative effects that, over time, can significantly impact longevity. When you wake up dehydrated and stay that way for hours, all your body's systems must work harder. Your heart strains to pump slightly thickened blood. Your kidneys can efficiently filter waste, and your brain, which is particularly sensitive to hydration levels, can function optimally. Meet William, an active 79-year-old who couldn't understand why he was experiencing increasing fatigue, headaches, and occasional dizziness despite his otherwise healthy lifestyle. I was eating well, staying active, taking my medications correctly. But by mid-morning I often felt terrible, and he explained. When his doctor asked about his morning routine, William admitted he typically didn't drink any water until lunchtime, starting his day instead with 2 cups of black coffee. For seniors, proper hydration is even more critical than for younger adults. As we age, our thirst sensation naturally diminishes, making it easier to become dehydrated without realizing it. At the same time, our kidneys become less efficient at conserving water, and many common medications have dehydrating effects as side effects. The research on morning hydration is compelling. Studies show that proper hydration upon waking can increase metabolism by up to 24% for several hours, improve cognitive function, reduce joint pain, and support heart health by reducing the strain on your cardiovascular system. For seniors concerned with longevity, these benefits directly address many of the most common factors that limit healthy lifespan. So what should your morning hydration routine look like? Follow these 3 evidence-based recommendations. First, keep a glass or bottle of water by your bedside and drink it immediately upon waking, before your feet even hit the floor. Aim for 16 ounces, about 500 milliliters of room temperature water. Cold water can shock your system first thing in the morning, while room temperature water is more readily absorbed. Second, add a small pinch of unrefined sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to your morning water. The trace minerals in sea salt help with electrolyte balance, improving hydration efficiency, while lemon provides vitamin C and helps stimulate digestive enzymes for better nutrient absorption throughout the day. Third, wait at least 30 minutes after your initial hydration before consuming any dehydrating beverages like coffee or tea. This gives your body time to absorb and distribute the water to all your tissues and organs. When William implemented this simple routine, the results surprised him. Within days, my morning headaches disappeared, he shared. After a few weeks, I noticed better energy throughout the day, improved digestion, and even fewer muscle cramps during my evening walks. I had no idea that something as simple as morning water could make such a difference. Perhaps most importantly for seniors, proper morning hydration has been shown to reduce the risk of urinary tract infections, improve medication absorption, and support better blood pressure regulation. 3 factors directly linked to health outcomes and longevity in older adults. Remember, by the time you feel thirsty, you were already dehydrated. And for seniors, that thirst signal is even less reliable. Making proper morning hydration a non-negotiable habit isn't just about comfort. It is about giving every system in your body the support it needs to function optimally for years to come. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment, hydrate, below to let me know you rewatching. And if you have found value in these insights, please consider subscribing and sharing this video with someone who might benefit from it. We've covered 6 morning habits that could be silently shortening your life. Reaching for your phone first thing, skipping morning stretching, starting your day with coffee on an empty stomach, eating the wrong breakfast, or skipping it entirely, taking medications incorrectly and ignoring morning hydration. Each of these habits might seem small on its own, but together, they create a powerful impact on your health and longevity. The good news is that changing these habits doesn't require expensive equipment, complicated routines, or radical lifestyle overhauls. Small, consistent changes to how you start your day can yield remarkable results over time. Think about it. The first hour after you wake up sets the biochemical, hormonal, and neurological tone for your entire day. When you make that first hour intentional rather than reactive, you are not just improving one day, you are potentially adding years to your life and life to your years. I encourage you to choose just one of these habits to focus on changing first. Perhaps it is placing a glass of water by your bedside tonight, or setting your phone to "Do Not Disturb" until after breakfast tomorrow. Small steps lead to big changes when they are consistent. Remember Harold, the 92-year-old swimmer I mentioned at the beginning? When I asked him about the most important lesson he has learned about longevity, he said something profound. How you greet each new day determines how many of them you will get to enjoy. Your morning routine isn't just a series of habits. It is a statement about how you value your health, your time, and your future. By making these simple adjustments, you are telling your body that you are committed to giving it what it needs to thrive for years to come. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this information valuable, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone you care about. Your engagement helps us continue creating content that can truly make a difference in people's lives. What morning habit will you change first? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, here is to healthier mornings and longer, more vibrant lives.